Welcome to our About the Town program this morning, where we are visiting at Christie's House of Pipes and Cigars, located at 56 West Main Street in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. It is the fourth oldest business on Main Street. We selected this location as a result of a comment made during a conversation with a patron about memories and how the aroma of the tobacco blends as you enter the shop reminded him of his grandfather, who was a pipe smoker. As we look around, we see a variety of tobacco items, including pipes, handmade pipes, Stoker's Chew custom blended tobacco, handmade cigars, and all the accessories to go along with pipes and roll your own cigarettes and cigars. Let's see if we can find Eric now and learn more about this location. Good morning, Eric. Thank you for allowing us to stop in your shop today to make this short video and agreeing to speak with us about some of the products and some of the specialties that you have in your shop. Tobacco and cigars.
Hello everyone, I'm Eric Christie, Christie's House of Pipes and Cigars, downtown Waynesboro. We're the store with the famous Cigar Store Indian out front. I guess I'm here to talk to you today about custom blend tobaccos that we do. We offer in the store 28 blends that we have, plus other just plain natural tobaccos, and we hand blend these tobaccos. And our tobaccos are 100% natural tobaccos from some of the biggest companies across the world, I guess you would say. Sutlands, Stokeby's, Elaine Internationals, and so there are a variety of Cavendishes, Virginias, Turkish, Perique, Latakias, Virginias, and Burleys, and toasted Cavendishes, and each one blended together with certain different tobaccos give you different flavors, different aromas, and it's very pleasing, pleasurable, and relaxing. And when you're smoking natural tobaccos and so forth, most of the people around you are also going to take pleasure in smelling the tobacco that you're smoking. It's a quite unique thing, and same with handmade cigars. And we don't make any handmade cigars, but all our cigars are imported from across the world as well. Dominica, Nicaragua, Honduras, and they're all hand rolled using different types of tobaccos from different places across the world to give different hints of different flavors, and very pleasing, pleasant. They're not, in my opinion, stink, where a lot of people refer to cigars as smelling bad, which I believe would be most of your paper machine made cigars, and they even I get my eyes water and so forth around those. But 100% natural handmade cigar, they're just beautiful in my opinion. The aroma's wonderful.
Christie handmade pipes.
Also, I'd like to talk about some of my pipes. I hand make pipes as well, and I've been doing that for nearly 40 years. Our store has been here 40 years. My father, Charles Christie, opened the store up in 1980, December 1st of 1980. And Dick Johnson, Johnson's Pipe Shop out of Carlisle, he was a good friend of my father's. He helped my father start the store back then, and in the early 1980s, my father came to me and asked me if I would go apprentice for Dick. He was in the market for a new apprentice, and so I went up, studied under Dick for nearly 4 years, and then I came back down here and was making pipes for my father's store. And then in the mid 1990s, I acquired the store off my father. Even though he remained the face of the store, I was still here a lot, and I was in my workshop at home making a lot of pipes for the store. And the briars that I use, I've acquired over the years different briars from different different people. I had bought out a pipe maker in Missouri who happened to have bought out an old pipe factory in D.C. that closed down for World War II and never reopened. And so I have Algerian briar from 1940s. And then years ago, I had bought, a lady contacted me. She had bought a bed and breakfast back in the 1960s, and up in her attic, she had bundles of briar. And so I bought that off her. So I have that wood that's, what, the 60s, that's 60 years old, I would guess. And then I have wood that I had bought back in the 1980s. And so all my wood, and I do buy some newer wood, but wood for the pipes, it's from the time it's cut down, it's the burl of the white heath tree, and grows in around the Mediterranean. And by the time from the cutting down to the drying process and till it's ready to be used to make a pipe, it takes about 8 years. And so, and then I like to keep that wood for a couple years before I even start to use it. And that way I make sure that you're getting a nice, dry, hard piece of wood that's going to smoke dry and cool for you. And we try to fancy them up and so forth, put gold bands on, silver bands, lucite stems, and give you a traditional to a custom look depending on what creative mindset that I get into.
The symbolism of the Cigar Store Indian.
The Cigar Store Indian that I have out front, that's the international symbol for a tobacco store, and that came about as a tribute to the Native American Indians that introduced tobacco to us, and its purpose. And tobacco in the Native Americans in their culture had a lot more to do with just smoking. It had medical purposes, and it was also an offering, and so it meant a lot to them. And so that's what became the tribute to the Native American Indians for their gift of tobacco to us. And that symbolizes it. And all the settlers, the people that settled here in the Americas, not everybody spoke English. And so that is like the barber pole, and so everybody can recognize it and know what it represents.
Before we finish up, let's take another quick look around and soak in the rich aroma that Christie's House of Pipes and Cigars provides. Thank you for joining us for today's program, and a special thank you to Eric Christie for inviting us into your business today to take a look around and learn some more about your store. If you would like more information on Christie's House of Pipes and Cigars, please check out their website or their Facebook page. And as always, check out the Alexander Hamilton Memorial Free Library's Facebook page or website for upcoming programs and things that we have going. We'd like to hear from you, so get in touch with us for things that you might like to see.